Hi, my name is Kelly Holland, and the text that I chose to read was the letter from Thomas Jefferson to James Madison. The journal entry, behaviors in correct behaviors in church, and the Charlotte Temple fiction story. So, women in the 1700s were considered like legal dependents because they depended on their husbands or their fathers. They were not able to own property. They were not able to have their own, things unless they were single. But still, like, there was social norms that were not set in place. Social and legal norms that were not set in place for women during this time. It was really just a man's world society. So, Charlotte, she was seduced and, brought into a relationship, that she reflected on it being not a good relationship, even though the man provided, he did not care for her. He did not really like her as much. Really, woman's worth during this time was tied towards purity, tied towards being just a dependent woman that would depend on the man. And, she reflected that she was embarrassed because, when you're not accepted, like, she definitely felt that, the man didn't appreciate her, he didn't love her. It was just like he was with her, seduced her, and then she had to do everything for him. So, yeah. During this time, the American Revolution was happening because this was like 1776, around the 1700s. And soldiers had the freedom to do anything, really. Unless you had freedom and power, you were able to do anything. Men, if you were a soldier, you could easily get with a woman, use them, and ruin their life, basically. If they have things set, they could easily take that away if, they are high in power. During this time, unless texts were factual, they were from a political, figure, or it was, something that was made for the law, or even religion-wise, like Christianity or any type of religion, then that's the only text that mattered. Fiction or any type of just regular, reading that somebody just types up, it did not matter unless it came from a political view or a religious view. Text, regular American writing does not really matter in anybody's, reading. Unless it was factual or from a, religious view or from a political view, then the writing did not care for. Fiction was very much viewed as a distraction. It was viewed as not very interesting because during this time there was a lot of stuff going on. It was basically a whole political and financial war, and unless it came from a stance on politics or anything, it was not cared for and looked at.